Okay, so let's graph some functions. So I'm going to put in two tables of values, one for the base graph and one for the transform graph. So my base graph is y is equal to sine x, and I have an x and a y. I have 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360. Sine starts at 0, 1, 0, minus 1, and 0. And now I want to look what's happening to my function and based on the transformation. So there's my x. And x is everything inside the bracket. And it lies. I'm going to do my y. Y is everything outside the bracket. And it doesn't lie. So this is saying a half, but really I'm going to multiply by 2. And I'm going to add 60. This does what it's supposed to do, so I'm going to times by 3 and add 2. So if I do times by 2 and add 60, I get 60. Times by 2 is 180. Add 60. I'm going to get 240. For 180, I'm going to get 360 and add 60. I'm going to get 420. For this one, I'm going to get 600. And this one, I'm going to get 780. And now I'm going to do my y values. I'm going to multiply them by 3 and add 2. So this one will be 2, this will be 2, this will be 2, this will be 5, and this will stay at minus 1. So now I can graph those values. Remember, where a scale is going up by 30 degrees. So I have 60 and 2. $240 and 5. So let's look at the space between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 spaces between them. Okay, and then we're going to add on. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't go any more, but I do know that it's heading up. So I'm going to just extend it up. And now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know it would be heading down. So I'm going to add this piece, and then it'll head back up. If you want, you can highlight the original cycle that you drew. And then the rest are the continuation. Okay, for this one, we need to draw a base table and a transform table. So I have xy, xy. This is y is equal to sine x. So again, we have 0, 90, 180, 270, 360, 0, 1, 0, minus 1, and 0. Now I'm going to look at the transformation. So for x, anything inside the bracket, and it's going to lie. For y, anything outside the bracket, and it's going to do what you want it to do. So we're going to take x, we're going to actually divide by 3 and subtract 90. For y, we're going to divide by -2 and subtract 4. So if I do that to 0, I get -90, -60, -30, 0, and 30. If I apply these transformations to y, all my zeros will become -4. This becomes -4.5 and -3.5. So it's going to be a very tiny graph. So now we want to apply these transformations and put them on the graph. So at -90, we're at -4. Then we're at -4.5, -4, -3.5, and back to -4. So it's this tiny little graph like that. Okay, and now we can pattern it out. So there's one space between every one. So there's that part, and now we can keep going this way. So we're going to go down, up, up, down, and we're going to keep going. Important to draw the points so that you get accuracy. And make sure they're nice and curved. Okay, let's try this next one. So I'm going to draw two tables. So I have x, I have y, I have x, I have y. This is my base graph of sine x. 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360. 0, 1, 0, -1, and 0. So this is going to affect x is anything inside the brackets. Brackets will lie. Y will be anything outside the brackets. It does what it says it's going to do. So this means we're going to multiply by -1. You can also write divide by -1. It doesn't actually matter. And then we're going to add 120. And then we're going to multiply by 5 and add 1. So this will give me 120. This will give me 30. This one is -60, -150, and -240. These will all be 1. This will be 6. And this will be -4. So this will provide us a horizontal reflection, and now we're going to graph this one. So at 120, I'm at 1. At 30, I'm at 6. At -60, I'm back at 1. So that means there's 1, 2, 3 spaces between. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're down here at -4. And I'm not going to be able to do the last one. The graph isn't wide enough. but I know it's going there. Okay, so there's my one most cycle of my graph, and now I'm going to pattern it out. So I'm going to highlight that. And now I'll pattern it out. There's 3 spaces between each, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be going down. 1, 2, 3. Going back up. 1, 2, 3. I'm up here. 3. 3. Back up. Back up. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then I don't have enough, but I know where it's going. And I know it's going to head down